Hello guys, I'm going to show you how to defeat the Tower Knight. I'm going to show you my equipment first. So this is just me scrolling through my equipment. It stayed quite the same. My soul level is 32 right now, as you can see. This is my build so far. It's going to be a dex build. I usually start with a lot of vitality because it works well. So as you can see, you see the archers around along the sides, so that's the first thing I wanted to focus on. I died the first time. I think I'm going to give you a card where you can skip about right now. But this time I decided to also record my failed attempt, so that's why this is here. So this is the first boss I actually needed to do twice. So yeah, I did kind of like this boss some more than the others. It was a bit more challenging. So as you can see, I'm just throwing down the archers right now. It's pretty easy. They didn't really pose a big threat, but probably when you're fighting the Tower Knight, it is more of a threat, so yeah. I think you should have some faster healing grasses here, because the Tower Knight can do a lot of damage at once. So I was using half moon grass and full moon grasses here, or late moon grasses, which worked well. So now that I got rid of the knights, I decided to start with the Tower Knight. Here I was circling around the Tower Knight, which is normally a pretty good idea. But at this point, it's actually a better idea to just run it into between his legs there. And be as quick as possible, instead of circling around him. So here's some more of his magic. And if you get behind his shield, which I didn't do yet, yeah, there you go. If you get behind his shield, there's not really a lot he can do. As you can see, he doesn't really have a good damage output down. So actually what you need to do is hit both of his feet until it gets that kind of spray stuff. And then he will fall down and can do a lot more damage. Took me a little while to notice that, but not too long. So you can actually roll, dodge that with rolling. If you roll to the right, you'll see that in my second try too. Okay, here I'm hitting the other foot because well, I saw that it sprayed green stuff. And as you can see, I've switched over to late moon grass. Not because late moon grass is really needed here, but I ran out of half moon grass, and crescent moon grass doesn't seem to be enough. Yeah, okay, you can't hit the shield. The best way to do it is just walk between his legs and then hit him like I just did. After he stands up, you need to roll pretty quickly, because he will hit you with the shield if you don't. Just roll backwards, don't roll to the sides. Yeah, so I got killed here. Yeah, it's mostly just carelessness and not knowing the boss yet. Otherwise this boss is pretty easy. So I'm going to show you how I got there. It's just running right that road. You can kind of dodge these guys. It's not really that hard. If you get hit you can heal, because there's more than enough grasses in the game. Okay, then we get to this road. Normally there's a dragon here, but I killed the dragon with arrows. You can just buy 100 arrows and shoot him from the tower that you see there. And when he dies, you can just run this road. Yeah, you can just run this road. It's not really that hard to do that. As you can see me doing here. It saves a lot of time. Otherwise you go, if you don't want to defeat the dragon, you can go between this, underneath this tower here, like you normally do. It's also a pretty fast route, but this is even faster. But it requires you to kill the dragon, which is really tedious with 100 arrows or something. Even though you do get a lot of souls for it. So one of these blue knights again. They give good stuff, so I recommend just killing them. Also, they can really surprise you when you're attacking. Here I parried him. Parrying is just a really easy way to deal with him too. Just like in Dark Souls 1, it's pretty easy to parry in this game. Okay, this is one of these disappearing things. The idea is that you just kill them on time. It seems that they despawn a bit later than in Dark Souls, so that's nice. As you can see, I didn't do so well and it went fine anyway. Here I killed these archers. I don't exactly if this helps with defeating the boss any, but yeah, they're just 3 points. Okay, time to enter the fog again. So first thing I'm going to do is get my souls back, obviously. And then get rid of the archers again. Sometimes I accidentally push the archers. That was not on purpose, but I seem to do that more with this weapon. I don't know why kicking is so easy in this with this weapon, but it is. So just running past, stabbing all the archers, pretty easy. Running some more up and around the corner. Getting rid of the other archers again. And the other one. And finally the last one. So the archers are dead. I'm going to go back to the Tower Knight. Or maybe I'll check. Yeah, I checked once more. But I noticed very quickly that they were dead. Okay, so I got hit by one of these stabby things again. That's why you should pretty much make sure you get behind the shield as fast as possible. Yeah, here I dodged it. You can just roll backwards if you're far enough. Otherwise you roll to the to the right side. Not to the left, to the right, and you'll be fine as well. So, obviously I was fairly quick to notice that I had to defeat both feet because I already did it once. Yeah, so here I was so close that it didn't even matter that he stabbed. I get hit by the shield some more, but that's mostly just me being careless. You shouldn't have too much trouble avoiding the shield. If he gets close to the wall like that, which I had happening, you pretty much just should run up the staircase there and wait until he gets to the middle of the field some more, and you'll be fine. Okay, so here's me hitting his crotch again, and as you can see, it does a lot of damage. And if you're on time with rolling away, which I wasn't, because I got stuck by the wall, you don't even take damage. So I'm popping some late moon grass again. They're pretty easy to get, so I'm not really that careful with them. And time to go hitting his feet again. At this point you don't get a visual cue that you hit his feet long enough. Well, you do get a visual cue. But yeah, as you can see, he just drops down after a few hits. Okay, so I hit him some more, and as you can see, I rolled back enough that I could avoid his shield for the first time. And then I rolled towards his shield. If you do that right, you can actually dodge it that way. But I was pretty far away. Yeah, so I got myself stuck against the wall again, but this time I was smart enough to run up the staircase. So now he is going to walk a bit more to the middle of the field, which gives you an advantage. Rolling away from his attacks, and he's walking. Oh yeah, as you can see, I could dodge him to the side this time, and he walked a little bit more to the middle of the field, but not too much. However, I was impatient and I wanted to finish the fight, so I didn't really care that much. Almost done here. I decided to try and kill him in one go. I didn't get that. But as you can see, I defeated the demon anyway. It wasn't really that hard a demon, but it was harder than the other bosses, which I was happy with. So that's how I defeated the Tower Knight and my strategy behind it. So see ya guys.